Hello and welcome everyone. So I'm going to do a brief video here on birth control. I've had a numerous amount of questions from various people over the years, so I'm doing a video now to address this. And the reason I'm showing you this picture first is this is a big no-no. And if you have to take a pill every single day of the week and you have to take it for a number of weeks, this is not something I recommend. Alright, because number one, these are synthetic, even though they're much lower dose than before, or contraceptives are in the synthetic form, and anything that is synthetic can affect the detoxification process, because you really want to get in that deep cleansing mode where you're really getting the body into a deep level of healing. And that doesn't happen unless you stick with the principle that I mentioned before, which are, intermittent fasting, eating a clean, primarily, definitely raw food diet, drinking any of the teas, and getting enough rest. So anything you're doing above and beyond that can affect the process. So you might be wondering, okay, what would you suggest? Well, some people have already been on the shot in this last 3 months. This is something you do on a regular basis. It's not something you have to stop. If that's something you're comfortable with, just realize that you may experience after the 3 months and you get it again as you go along in this process. Say you need to detox 6 months, just realize it could be a week that you may have some slowness in some of the positive experiences that you've been getting through this process, especially after 3 months. So doesn't mean it's going to cancel out the whole process if you do it again. It just means about a week. Just kind of like if you ate some cooked food and you wanted to stop the process, you had too many detox symptoms. It's pretty similar to that. Obviously this is not something that's exact method that could stop it, but it's something that is a possibility, so keep that in mind. It's 94% effective, but unfortunately only lasts 3 months. So the other option here, which some of you may already have, is the birth control implant. And this is 99% effective, and once you have this, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Why? Because it's already in your body, and it's not something you're taking on a daily basis. So remember, if you're taking something orally, whether it's vitamin supplements, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, whether it's whatever it is, smoking with nicotine patches, all of those things are unnatural. And you might be wondering, okay, well, what about these other methods that you mentioned? The shot is not natural and it has side effects. Well, I'm not saying it doesn't, but the point is you need to make your own informed decision. This is not about which method you should take. This is just a method of what is going to help you or hurt you during the detoxification process. So the decision is up to you, obviously, which one you do, you continue to do. But, I'm sure either one of these is going to have some type of side effect in the beginning. I know the oral does, and it happens after that, just like with anything that you're going to take, over-the-counter drugs or any of that. So the point is to avoid all of that and stick with something that's more natural or lasts a lot longer, so it shouldn't affect the process for you. Any questions, go ahead and let me know. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.